guys, and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. This one is going to be a big one. Today we're going to be building the HMS Victory, which is a first rate ship of the line, very famous English or British ship. It's still actually around as well. It's really old ship now, but it's kept in Portsmouth. So just a bit of information about the build itself. It is 65 blocks from the lowest point to the highest point. It is 86 long as well, so it's quite a big one. And it is 21 blocks wide. So I'm just going to find out and tell you guys just a little bit about the tutorial, and this will just be the kind of starting place for most of you guys. So if you are building this one under the water, it is going to be 6 blocks underneath the water just here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the entire spruce kind of wood plank layer is underwater. I'll just show you guys that over here. So this is where your spruce logs actually kind of start laying out. If I just clear out this bit of water, you can see. So there is your spruce wooden planks. So that's where you'll place all of those blocks. So that's going to be underwater. So that's 6 layers under. This is going to be a layer by layer tutorial. I'm going to try and make every layer as clear as possible, and hopefully you won't make any mistakes during this tutorial. So it is going to be quite a long one. I reckon it'll be at least over an hour. So you might want to try and do it in a couple of parts, or build it with friends online on like a server or something like that. It's kind of up to you. This is my design of the ship, so make sure that you do, if you use it on a server or anything like that, make sure that you do just kind of give me credit for it. So just send like a link to my YouTube channel or something like that. That'll be fine. Or just say that built by you guys, but the design was by me. If you could credit me, that would really help me out as well. It is a pretty awesome tutorial. There is a big one as well. It's probably the biggest sailing ship I'm going to do, unless there's any other ones that you guys want. There is going to be a part 2 to this tutorial as well, where I'm going to cover how to do the full rigged sails. So at the minute, this tutorial covers how to have the sails up as if it's in harbour, because I've got my one on my world in harbour. But I will be doing on the part 2 how to fully sail the ship itself, as well as going through kind of any ideas that I've got for the interior. I haven't done too much yet, but I am going to start building the interior quite thoroughly, so you should get that about a week after this tutorial itself. So make sure you guys enjoy yourself on this one. It is a fun build. It is quite a difficult one. This is an advanced tutorial. So, keep in mind that you will get stuck, you will make mistakes, but don't worry about it too much. I'm going to try and make it as clear as possible, and I'm also going to try and make the sections as clear as possible. So you can kind of stop on, say, section 17 and then come back the next day and find 18 really easily. So, yeah, let's get to this tutorial, and make sure you enjoy yourself, guys. I'll see you kind of in the video. Okay, so what you're going to need just for the kind of first bottom underwater layer is you're going to need spruce wood planks, fence, birch wood planks I used for the kind of masts because it looked similar to the colour that it was with all this kind of style, and spruce wood stairs. So just going to find a nice spot to lay down. So you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be by 1. Then you're going to come up by 3. It's going to be 2. Then the next layer is going to be quite a big one, so you're going to go up by 5, and this counting this block is going to be 32 blocks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And this will be 5 wide. And if you just fill this in solid, okay, when you've filled this part in solid, you're just going to go do 1 set of 3. Then you're going to do 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Put down your fence, it's going to be part of the rudder. And just 2 blocks, and that's the first layer. We'll get to the next one. Okay, so we're now on layer 2, so if you just come to the front, you're just going to place a block on top of this one, and then come forward by 3. 1, 2, 3, so that makes 4 in total, but 3 of them are kind of in front of it. You're just going to come out by the side, go 1, 2, 3. What you'll do on one side, what I do on one side, you do on the other as well. I won't bother recording that, otherwise it'll make the video really long. So then just joining off this one, you're going to put a block here, so it's connecting onto it, and this is going to be free, so it's going to connect up that gap. Then all you're going to do is just bring this one all the way down, So this is just tracing the outline of the layer underneath it, just to there. Okay, and it's going to come out. You're going to do 2, so it's kind of overhanging by 1. Come into this part here and then do 3, so you're just going to go like that. So you've got a 2, and then this is connected in here by 3. Then a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it should be 1 short. There's 2 fences here, and you've got 2 spruce wood planks. And then do the same on the other side. We'll get to the next layer. Okay, so we're on to layer 3 now, so you're just going to place 1 block on this part, and this time come forward by 2. So that makes those in total 3 blocks, and so you've got this kind of like 3 blocks here, then you've got 2 blocks kind of missing. Come out by 3, 1, 2, 3. So again, you're going to do the same on the other side, and then you're going to join this one on, and it's going to be another 3. Covering these 2 blocks up here, so you're going to leave this 1 block gap here. It's going to be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to come out again, and this is going to run all the way down, so it's going to be 32 again. So it's pretty. This run is pretty easy on the ship. Then you're going to have 2, 2, and then a 3. And then you're going to come in 1 block here, so you're going to have a 3 on the other side as well. And this block here gets covered up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it just covers up on top of that fence there. Then put a fence on top, and put another 2 spruce wood planks. And then do the same on the other side, and I'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so we're now on layer 4, so this one's quite easy. If you just place your block on top of here, and you come forward by 1 this time. And then going to come out to the side by 2. And then joining onto this block here, you're going to go 3, so it just covers up that gap. Then covering up 2 of these, you're going to go 3 again. And then covering up 2, 1, 2. So covering up those 2 there, you're going to go 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you've got a 32 again, going all the way back. So the middle section is pretty much kind of just going out each time to build the base of the ship. So when you get to this point here, you're just going to go 2, 2, 3, and then you are going to go 2, and then 2 here. Then you put your 2 fences on again, so you can see this kind of like pattern we're building where it's kind of joined into this part. And just put 2 on there, and then do the same on the other side, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, while we're on this layer, we might as well put the kind of the place where the masts go through the ship if you want to have it kind of correct. So just in your like kind of really bottom layer, you're going to find this free section here, this one here, and you're just going to put a wood, kind of like a, what is it, birch wood planks I used for this part. You could use some sort of wood as well, like oak wood or something to put through the middle. It's really up to you. So that's where the first one goes. Just build that one up. That will go all the way through the ship, all the way to the top. It just kind of gives you a marker so that you know that everything's lined up at the end as well, which is good. And then come to the back here. So you're going to find this set of 2 we just made. It just goes 1 block in, just there. Now counting from the back here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then it's the 13th block that you need. So that's right from this back block here. And that's the 3rd mast. So that's that mast there. And we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so now we're on to layer number 5. So we're just going to come off the kind of front block. We're going to come forwards by 1. And then we're just going to have 2 on the side, and we're going to do 4 sets of these 2s all joined together. So 1, 2, that's 2, 3, and 4. So you get that kind of pattern there. So you got 4 sets of 2, sorry, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And then you're gonna have a set of you're gonna have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it just covers up that gap. This one you're gonna run back as you've been doing kind of for the last, all of the layers since the beginning, pretty much. So just off the back one here, you got 2, 2, 3, another 2, then a 1, 2 over here, then a fence, a block there, and this time you're going to put stairs at the end. So this is just kind of like making the rudder itself, and then we'll get on to the next layer. Okay guys, so we're on layer number 6. This is the last one in the water, so this is going to be like the first section. This is the most difficult out of all of them. So make sure you kind of try and pay attention lots, and maybe even watch it twice just to make sure I know that I've made a mistake, like a couple of mistakes before, and had to rip out this part of the tutorial and start again, so just be careful. So we're just going to come forwards by 1. Then we're going to create an L pattern here, just like that. And then joining onto this L, we're just going to do 2, and another 2, then a 3, so this is all joined on together. So it's quite a difficult part here. So you've got 1, then you've got this kind of L, join onto that, you've got a 2, join onto that, you've got a 2, join onto that, you've got a 3, and then you've got a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then, like usual, you've got this 32 going all the way down. Okay, then you're going to have from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And covering up these 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And covering up 5 this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have 6, so it comes forwards by 1. And covering up 3, you're going to have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then covering up 2, you're going to have a 3, 1, 2, 3. Covering up 2, just like that. Okay, and then just on the end part here, you're just going to put 1 block here, then a fence, and then your last stair here. So I just finished off the rudder, then do the same on the other side. Okay guys, hopefully you didn't struggle too much with layer number 6. There is an easier way just to check it as well, so you should have 5 across the back here. And it's going to step out 4 times in total, so this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you count those. And then just bring all those ones back to kind of fill in these holes here. So that should kind of help you a little bit with it, and we'll get on to the next layer. Okay guys, so now we should be kind of out of the water. So we've done all the kind of underwater bit with the spruce wood planks. So well done if you've made it this far. It's already kind of starting to take shape just a little bit. So what you're going to need for the next section, or next couple of sections, is I used spruce wood on this one, just so it was a bit darker between the two kind of types of wood which I used, which was birch here, and then I used spruce just because it was darker, so it made that one look a little bit lighter, and it made it a bit more contrasting with everything else. So you can use some sort of wood. If you want to use oak, that's fine. You'll need some birch slabs as well at some point, as well as a dispenser, trapdoor, and also black wool. So we'll get onto this layer. So just off this front block, you're going to come forwards with 1, just like this. So I'll tell you which way they're supposed to be facing as well. And then these 2 just come out across here. But then going to go 1, 2, and 3. Then on top of this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we've got 7. This will just partially lay across here. There should be 3 gaps here. Then counting this one, you're going to actually go back by 44. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So when you do get to this point, where you've got the 4 coming across here, it should be directly in line with this part here. Now we're going to go 1, 1. Both of these are facing backwards. Now we're going to do a 1 facing sideways, just like this. And then across the back, we should be coming with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just like that. And then with these gaps here, what you're going to do is just grab your spruce wood planks, and we're just going to fill in the gaps with the spruce wood. And then do the same on the other side, and I'll get back to you with the next layer. Okay, so next layer, you're just going to come forwards by 1 off this one again with your spruce wood itself. So come forward by 1, and another 1, just like that. And on this bit, you're going to come, this bit's a bit difficult actually. There we go, so you got 2 there, so this one's laid on top, so you're getting this kind of pattern here. Then you're going to have a 1, 1, then 2. And then from here you're going to have 50 blocks, but it will just go straight on top of this one here. So I'm not going to count out these. So it just comes back to this point here, just straight on top of the last layer. Then what you're going to have is 2, so this one just overhang by 1. And then you're going to have 2 going across this way. so it's overhanging on this side now. Then 3 coming across, 2, 3, and 1 just coming across. So the last kind of like 3 kind of layers, if you count this way, 1, 2, 3, then these ones are facing the other way. And all you're going to do is just put in a birchwood slab just on the top side of the middle of the 3 here. So the same on the other side. When you do the other side, you have this 3 here. I'm just going to put it there. And we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so now we're on to layer 9, which is the lower gun deck here. So we're on to this part here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to say put full blocks on these bits for the time being. I'll go over after we finish this layer. This layer will actually tell you where to put the guns in. It'll just make it a little bit easier for me to count out the blocks. So just come over to here. So you're going to use your spruce here. You're going to come forwards by 1. And then another 1 and another 1. So I might as well do this on the other side, because these are the only bits of spruce. So you've just got this part here. So you've got 5 blocks of the spruce wood on the front. Then you're going to get your birch wood planks out. It's going to go on top of these, 1, 2, 3, and 2. And then from this one, you're just going to go all the way back, just laying on top of the last layer. So it's quite an easy layer, this one, without the guns. When you do put the guns in, you have to count quite a lot. So there we go, so it's just laying on top of here. Then what you're going to need is, I'm just going to grab some birchwood stairs here, and they just go on this way around, so they're facing outside, like the kind of outside area. Then what you need is 1 block here, just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of like a squiggly kind of line with four kind of stairs. So you're just going to bring 1 out there, another 1 this way, then you're going to switch direction here, come across to the back here. So it's a bit more complicated, I guess. And on top of these 2 slabs that you put, you're just going to put the 2 guns at the back, which are just on the back of the ship itself. And then you're just going to put here, you're going to put a slab here, just on each side, and a full block in the middle there. Sorry guys, one thing to fix, these 2 here aren't slabs, they're actually stairs, just like this. And then do the same on the other side and it'll tell you where to put your guns. Okay, so putting your guns in is really easy. All you're going to do is just find the kind of long stretch that goes across the ship and go back by 1 block. And all I did for this is I just put dispensers and I put trapdoors on top of them. So these can kind of, you can have them open or close. This is quite cool because when you have redstone applied to it, like a lever or something, then they open when they fire. So you can actually control them opening and closing as well from redstone, which is always good. Anyway, so yeah, 1 block back, you're going to have 16 of these, and you're going to leave a 2 block gap in between each of them. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So you should have 3 blocks at the end. I'll just double check that on the other side, and then yeah, all you have to do is just put trapdoors on top, and I just left these open. Okay guys, so once you've kind of done that and put all your trapdoors on, I haven't bothered just because it takes quite a while. You can actually put in a deck here. What I did with the ship, I'll just show you as I kind of come round to it. Because it's quite small, this one, I used slabs for the roof and the floor just so that it gives it 2.5 blocks. So there we go, so you got 2.5 blocks instead of kind of just 2 blocks, which makes it seem really cramped. So I just wanted to make it kind of a bit bigger in the ship, and feels a bit bigger. So this is just going to go underneath all of these and just goes all the way around, all across the entire deck. I'm probably not going to fill it in just because it takes quite a while, but you guys can. And also, if you want to finish off the cannons on the inside, all I did is I put down a black piece of wool, and I used oak wood stairs on the back side of these just to make the cannons. So when this is actually hidden, all you can really see is that part of it, and from the inside you can just see the black kind of cannon with this part at the end. So then you can do that on all those cannons, all the 30... Actually no, there's not. There's more than that, isn't there? There's 34 cannons I think on this layer. because you got the 2 at the back as well, so you could do the same with those. And we'll get on to the next layer. Okay guys, so we're on layer 10, so we're just going to come around to the back. Where you got these 3 full blocks here, just going to add another 3 and 2. This will just be as a marker for when I do the front part. So come over on those 3 and then 2. Then what you're going to do is you're going to place down stairs, going all the way across, all the way here. It pretty much just lays on top of these to create the kind of curve for the ship itself, as it does curve inwards, just like this, without trying to click on the dispensers, unfortunately. Okay, so you just need to get up to this point here, and then do that on the other side, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so if you just come around the front for finishing off the front part of layer 10, just going to come forwards here, and these ones, and over by this one. So you've got kind of 3 going on the sides this time, just like this. There you go, so you've got 7 in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What you're going to do now is just place your birchwood planks on top of the last layer, just like this. Then get out your slabs, they're going to go on the front, and they're basically just going to go around the sides, and there's 2 on this part here. So you've got 2 here, and here, and 2 on the sides. 2 on the sides on the upper part there, just like that. Now we'll just finish off the back part of this one. Okay, so just to finish off the back, you're going to place a block on this one and this one. Same on the other side, there and there. Then upside down stair going this way on each side, and then you've got 2 of them going this way. Just like that. So you've got 1 going to the side here, and that wraps around here. Same on the other side, so 1 going this way, and then this way. And then this is just going to go straight across the back. And on my one, this is where I actually put in, using signs, I wrote Victory on the back, just like that. So this is the actual layer that I put that on. So we've pretty much finished the lower gun deck. So we've got a couple more decks to go. But hopefully you guys have kind of stuck with this, and we'll get on to layer 11. Okay guys, so we're on layer 11 now. So we've just finished up the bottom kind of lower gun deck, and we're now just going to build this ring around the side here. So what you're going to do is just kind of have blocks going across the back now. And this is just going to come to this point here, so we've got this, and there should be 13 in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it comes to that stair which is facing this way. We're then going to come in across here. This is going to be 7, I believe. Yeah, this is going to be 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just come to the back again, and we'll find the middle. So just going to place a slab on this side, and then we're going to do 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there should be 2 from the end on each of these with the slabs. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come in this time. It's from here. And this is just going to come all the way back. All the way back. All the way back to these 2 parts right here. So do the same on the other side. Okay, so you should have both of those on both sides coming into this part here. So it should be 1 back from these stairs. Then we're going to come over 1 here. Then we're going to do a 3, 2, 3. So it's just covering up this. Then this one's going to join in here with 2. So you've got this here. And you've got a 1, 1. Then the last one is going to be pointing upwards as this kind of bit curves up. So do the same on the other side, and I'll get onto the next layer. Okay, so we're just going to build up the kind of like this front deck right at the bottom here. So you're just going to come on off this block and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just come across all of these bits here. This will just make it a little bit easier to kind of set the blocks on top on the higher levels. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so we're on to layer 12 now. So this is where the actual back can't remember what this part is called, but that's where this part starts. So just on top of these slabs, you're going to place down 5 pieces of glass. And in between these, you're going to have upside down stairs, just like this. And then one on each side, just like that. We're going to place a block on these parts here, just to kind of go around. Okay, and then just here you're going to place a block down, then a glass. It's going to be every other one there. So this, to build up the side parts. So got this here. There you go, and we'll get on to the next part. Okay, so then all you're going to do is just lay birch wooden planks on the top of this, on this kind of long run, and this will just end right there. So do the same on the other side and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so just part of the front, you're going to put a block here and a block here. It's going diagonally, and this is going to go all the way across the front here. We've got these two diagonals there. You're going to place two slabs down here and one slab there. So these two slabs and then one there. And this is where I put in a door, so you can put in a door here if you want to. I'll go about the door placement for this part here, as well as finishing up the front. Okay, so on the front we're just going to put another two wooden planks there. They're just going to do 4 going back like this. So it comes one before this door that you've got in here, which will take you onto this deck. And that pretty much finishes up the front part. Okay guys, so we've just got a couple of fences to place on the front, so there's just going to be one coming on this side, and then one diagonal. On the other one, and this one just kind of set up for the netting on the front here. Okay, so now for your gun placements on this deck, you're just going to leave one block here, and then come in, just the same as we did on here. Then we're going to have 2 block gap, and put another one. There's going to be 8 of these before we get to the door, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then what you're going to do is you're going to leave you're going to leave one block here cut out free. And you can use either slabs for this part. I'm just going to use slabs instead of the 4 blocks, just because it's a bit easier for me. So let's get built up by 2. So you've got spruce wood stairs that go this way, then an upside down one, and then all you're going to do to finish it off is put on your spruce wood stair there, and then you can put a door in here if you want to. I'll just do it on the other side as well. So I'm going to leave one block here, put down your gun, and 2 blocks, then another one, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and leave one block, and you're going to cut out 3. This will be 2 blocks high in total. There we go. You get your stairs going sideways, not sideways, going in, then an upside down stair, and a spruce wood slab on top, and we'll finish off the gun bit. Okay, so we'll just finish off the gun, so you're going to leave another block here. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll do the same on the other side. So leaving a block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you guys can put your trapdoors if you want to, and we'll get on to the next layer. Alright guys, so we're on layer 13, so we might as well start at the back. So you're just going to put glass on the top of these ones to build it up by 2, just like this. And then at the back, you're just going to get 4 blocks and just put them in between, and on the side here. And then on this part, what you're going to do is put stairs down, just on those 3, and then this one turns in and comes around, and this just layers on all the way to the top, all the way to the top of the guns. The same again even when you get to here. Just keep that going, and then on top of these ones, all the way to the same point, which is here. So we're going to go to this point here, just before the other gun, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so once you guys have finished doing both blocks, I'll just slow myself down a bit. There you go. Okay, so once you've done both of those parts and running those off and finishing off the back bit, which should look like this now, curling in bit here on both sides, the stairs, and then you got your planks on this side. We'll then get to the front, and we'll just finish off this layer. It's a pretty easy one, this one, so you're just going to place your planks on top of these. This is where your door would go in, so I'm just going to place that down. So that's where your door is. And then just on this, what you're going to do is just do 4 planks, all facing upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not planks, wood, logs, sorry. And then put a plank on each side here. And you're going to have a slab just in the front like that. And I'll get onto the kind of fence bits now. Okay, so now we'll just do the kind of fence rigging part of the front. So you're just going to come off this block, 1, 2, 3. Then in 1, then out 1, then in 1, then out 1, and then in 1. Same on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, then in here, out, and in. There's just going to be 2 extra fences just to connect these 2 that you put down earlier. just like that. Really easy, and we'll get onto layer 14. Okay guys, so we're now on layer number 14, so we're starting to get there. Now you've got 2 gun decks, so you can put in your floor, of course you have your first floor kind of here, here, and your second floor will be in here. So you've got kind of 2 gun decks now. So I'll just do the front part here, we'll just start here, so you're just going to put 3 logs on here, just like this, so you can write in the step pattern. Then on the front you're going to put an upside down stair here. We'll move to the back now. Okay, we're just going to come across the back with logs. So you're going to be coming across sideways like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's going to be 11. And then 7 of these are going to have slabs on them. So they're just going to be by 2. And then the third block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're doing the same kind of thing as we did last time on this part, except for it's going in a bit because it's starting to shape around. Then I'm going to come across the top here. This is going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's coming just before these ones. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down 5 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's just to cover that part out. Cover that part up. I'll do the same on the other side for this part. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you got 5 slabs on top, just like that. Now what you're going to do, just the same as we did on the last side, we came in. So you're going to do the same thing here. And this is going to go all the way to the front, just like the last one did. So it's going to go past that door, and it'll come all the way to this block right here. So do the same on the other side, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so once you've done both those sides, we're just going to come across here, and we're just going to do these two actually going to be touching here. So we've got two comes forwards like that, not 3. So we got this 2 across here, and then we're just going to go across the front here, just like this. So this is just going to cover up the doorway and that part of the ship. Now we'll get onto the fence itself. So you're just going to come on top of what you did last time. 1, 2, 3. Then in. We're not going to put one over on this one. Then I go to here, and then here, and then here. I'm going to go forwards by 1 this time and come over, just like that. So again, 1, 2, 3, and over here. We're just going to kind of zigzag our way over, except for this front part here comes out by 1 and then comes into the side. And just an extra fence, guys, sorry about this. Just 1 extra on those slabs. And then we're done with layer 14. Okay guys, so we're on layer 15 now. You're doing really well so far. So we've built up 2 gun decks. We're just about to build the kind of third one that's a deck, and then we've got the top deck to do. So get in there now. So just on top of these 2 fences, just going to put 2 birch planks, just like this. And then behind that you're going to put 2 wooden logs. There's going to be another 2 wooden logs coming across here, so you've got 1 like a log gap here. And the same again. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring back your birch wooden planks again. And we'll cut out the guns for this on the next bit. Okay, so then once you've run all those ones down to this part here, just on top, it's going to place, basically go block, glass, block, glass, block, glass, just like we did on this bottom part here, except for this part, this time it's kind of slanted back just by 1 block. So we'll do the same on the other side, and then we'll go on to the back part, which is a little bit different. Just like this. Okay, then I'm just going to put in a 4 block on this part here, just like this. And then just build up kind of place to put your upside down stair on this side. And you're going to have stair, and then glass. So you're going to have 4 pieces of glass going across, and you've just got stairs in between these, just like this. There you go. And we'll just finish off this front part now. Okay, so just come to the front part of this here, and what you're going to do is you're just going to place down 3 spruce logs, just like that. And then on this back part here, you're going to place down some ladder. It's going to make this kind of top part of this front bit here. And I just place down 4 kind of slabs. You can place down the entire floor for this. I'm just going to do 4 because that's all I need to do to layer on top. So it's just 4. And this is going to be the kind of front deck, which I'll show you in a second. We'll just put in the other blocks. So it's just over here. What we're building now is we're on this layer right here. So we're just going to build like the gold, and I use lapis here. Just going to build up those parts. Okay, so when you just come to the front, all we're going to do is just place a couple of fences. These are just on the diagonals really, and then just on the front part here, just like that. So these ones are on the diagonal, this will connect into this one. This one's just basically on its own, and then this just connects around here. Okay, and we're just going to build this front part. So what I did is I use a gold block here, so you go gold, then lapis, then there's going to be a door here, then lapis, then gold, and then you're going to have lapis again, then a gap, then lapis, then gold. Okay, so that's that little part there. And then what we're going to do on the front of here, we're going to place down a birch wooden plank, and we're going to put a slab on it. This is going to build kind of up for this part here. And that is layer 15. Okay guys, there's just one more bit for this layer. There's just 2 fences on each side, and then we're completely done. Alright, let's go on to the next layer. Okay guys, we're just going to build up this front bit. So we're just going to add a block of whatever you put down onto it. There you go, just like that. And you can put your doors in if you want, it's up to you. And you're just going to come across with 3 fences here. Okay, the next part we can do is we can just put down the birch wooden stairs. So this will go all the way back, just like the last, I think, couple of layers possibly. Might as well just show you guys where this one goes. So it goes to this point here. Then it's going to curve in, and then on top of these ones, just like that. Then you're going to have your full block. Actually, you're going to have to cut these arms out. Sorry, guys. Just get rid of that, and you're just going to put your glass in as well, of course. Just like this. So you're going to double up your glass, just like that. So this is going to curve in on the other side as well. So let's run both of those ones all the way, like from the front to the bottom, or from whichever way. Just putting your stairs on this side, on these sides, and you're going to have full block here, and there's just going to be 4 blocks on each of these parts, just like that. So that'll build up your second kind of the back kind of bit, and we'll get back onto the front. Okay guys, just before I forgot, I almost forgot the guns on this deck. So you're just going to come in 1 block from, you're going to leave 1 white plank, and there's going to be 15 of these going back with a 2 block space, just like we've been doing before. And these should kind of, I've kind of tried to cut them out in a cool kind of pattern. I'll just change it today. So 15 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So it should be 4 blocks from the back. Okay guys, if you just come to the front, what we're going to do is just place down your slabs here. So you've got 2 here, 2 here. Leave these 2 out, but put 1 on the end here, so you've got this kind of dip down. There'll be another one diagonal. And you're going to put your 4 block in here. Same on the other side. 2 there, 2 there. Leave those 2. 1 goes there, another diagonal, and then a block. And then the next 3 are going to be fences. Just these. These ones are just going to go on top. Not here. I'm placing them everywhere at the minute. There we go, just like that. So 1, 2, and 3. And then this is just going to go up straight, so it's going to be built off the last layer. Okay, and then for the front piece, all you're going to do is just put a block of gold on the front here, on the sides, and on top as well. So that will finish off layer 16. We'll actually build this beam. I'm going to build that one just in a second, and just get it all the way out of the way instead of building up by layer by layer. But that's it for now. Okay guys, so we're now on layer 17. This is probably the easiest layer you guys are going to do. So you're just going to come across the front here, just leaving 1 block here, because we're going to have to come in. We're going to change the direction of the blocks here, so these ones are going to be coming backwards, just like this. So you've got that coming across here. This is going to go pretty much all the way back now. Just to this point here. Okay, so when you brought this one all the way back, what you're going to do is come across here, so it's still on the inside, and it's going to come over onto this block here. Now we're just going to come across the back, just covering up the windows here, and then do the same on the other side. Okay, so once you've done it on both sides, just bring your masts up just a little bit, just above this kind of deck. There you go, so just do that. And now what you need to do is fill in this deck all the way on this layer here. I'll tell you where to cut it out, so just completely fill in this deck. And we're actually on this point here, so we're actually on kind of above the decks, and I'll tell you where to cut out in a second, so just get that done. Okay, so we might as well finish off the front, so you're just going to come up by 2 on this one. And you're just going to put down 2 slabs just like this. And that'll just finish off the front part. Okay guys, so we're kind of on layer 18. I'm going to do that kind of middle bit in a second. I'm just going to set up most of the main kind of the top deck first, just because it makes it a little bit easier to do. So you're just going to come across the front again, the same, just like that. So you're going to come across like that, and just like we did before, we're just going to go on top. So this is building what's called the forecastle, which is the kind of the front of the ship. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you've got 18 blocks going back that way. So again, so you've got 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just like that. Okay, and then you're just going to leave 3 blocks here. So these are the 3 blocks you aren't going to kind of touch. And then this is going to run back again. Exactly the same. And this is going to go across again. So you're just going to be 3 blocks short of the last layer on this one. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Okay, and then the cannons for this part, what you're going to do is you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's on the 4th block. So I'm knocking out too many. There you go, so you've got 3 blocks, kind of 3, just keep on knocking out blocks, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is where the next one goes. This is a 5 gap there, so we'll do the same on the other side. Hopefully I can do it without knocking out too many blocks. So you've got 1, 2, 3, where you're not putting it, and then you've got the block there, just like that. And then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's where you're going to knock this one out. So that finishes up the kind of basis of the forecastle. We'll get on to our next bit. Okay, so now we're going to build the kind of bell that they have on it. So you're just going to find on this layer, you're just going to find the kind of middle part, and then you're going to put a fence on each side. It's just going to be like basically a 3 by 3 grid. You're just going to build these up by 2. The bell is going to go in the middle on this part here, and then all we're going to do is just wrap stairs around just like this. That'll create the bell, and then just put 1 slab on the top, so that'll create the bell just like that. Okay, so now we're just going to cut out part of the deck. So if you come just in front of this one, you're going to leave 1 block on the sides. It's just going to be 2 wide. They're going to leave a block, then there's going to be another 2. I'll leave a block, then another 2, and leave a block, another 2. There's going to be 5 of these in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So it'll come just up to this mast here. So it's leaving 1 block gap to actually walk around, just like this. And I'll just figure out, I'll find out how to actually do these kind of bowed bits. Okay, so if we'd like cut out these ribs for the time being, just make it a little bit easier. Or it should do anyway. What you're going to do is you're going to come onto the, so you're going to have 2 blocks, and then you're going to have this one, put a stair in here, then 2 blocks, and then put a stair, 2 blocks, put a stair, 2 blocks, put a stair. To see on the other side, so you've got 2 blocks, then a stair, 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 and a stair. And just add 1 slab onto all of these, just like this. And then all we're going to do is we're going to go across by 3, just like this, for the ribbing. So to build up and go across, just like that, and that completes the ribs. So you guys should be able to put in all of your floors now. I haven't done the guns on this side, as you probably guessed, but they're exactly the same as they have been on the other ones. So yeah, you should have your floors in kind of here. And that should just keep on setting down. So we'll get into the next bit. Okay, we're just going to set up another little bit for the on the forecastle, which is for the rigging of the first mast. So if you go 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th block, so you've got 3 blocks here. And on the 4th block, you're going to put a slab, and this is going to be 5 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same on the other side, so you've got 1, 2, 3. It's on the 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get rid of those. And that'll just set up for the actual rigging itself, and I'll just save a bit of time a bit later on. Okay, and then come to the middle part, and what you're going to do is just put down 11 fences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now you can find the middle of these if you want, which is, so you got 5 blocks on each side. What I did on this is I put in fence gates, and then what I did is I ran ladders down the side here, just here. So I think actually, yeah, so I did move it over one by one, so I'll actually show you guys how to do this as well. So don't find the middle, come over closer to the front, so sort this one out. So you've got 4 normal ladders here, and then a fence gate, and then all you're going to do is just put your ladders down this part here, down the side of the ship, and I think I just put them there. And you can actually climb up these as well. Oh, or at least you're supposed to be able to. Yes, you can actually climb up them because you've got the stairs as well. Makes it quite easy, so you can actually get onto the ship that way from the water as well. It's quite good. So I'll just put that onto the other side as well. So let's knock this one out. It's got 4 on this side, and then these are just going to go down just like this, just down to that layer. So that finishes off that part. Okay, now if we just come to the back, so we can just build all this into this. I'm just going to put a couple of blocks down just here, just so that you got the gaps, and the windows are going to be on the same kind of vertical kind of part as the other ones. So these can just go straight to 2 high, so like this. And in between these are going to be 4 blocks, and on the outside ones they're going to be stairs, just like this. Okay, then on the outside we're going to do the same thing. So we're just going to put in the blocks, just like this, and put in 2 lots of glass, just like that. And then these stairs are going to go just coming in, and this last one is turned this way. So I'll do the same on the other side. So we're just going to put in the basis of it, just like that, and then 2 sets of glass, and then these stairs are just going to go this way, and the last one here is going to just bend in. Okay guys, one thing I just forgot about, I just noticed, you have to put slabs down on the kind of second part of this, just on the top there. Sorry about that guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go, just do that. And then we're going to do the same actually on the top as well. Let's put in 5 across, just from each piece of glass, just there. Just like that, and we'll start joining this all in together. Okay, so coming off this part, this kind of fence that we've got down, we're just going to bring this all the way back. All the way back to here. So just covering up that. I'll do the same on the other side as well. Just like that. Now we're going to leave 3 blocks gap here, so I'm just going to put down 3 blocks and place it. So this one now is going to go back as well. And this one will go just 1 pass, just to cover up this tiny little gap there. So same on the other side, so you've got 3 blocks, like 3 block gap. And then it'll start just here. This goes all the way back to 1 past. Now the next one is going to be 5, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it starts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's when it starts. This one's going to go back, and this one goes all the way to in this part here, so it just goes into this gap that we've created here. Let's do the same on the other side. This one all the way back, just like that. And then just to finish up this bit, we're just going to go straight across like this. So I'll just kind of finish off the shell of the main kind of back part. There's a couple extra bits we need to just add on top, and we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so we're just going to do another part of the back. So this time we're going to have 8 not being touched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And coming back with spruce wood. This time you're going to come over by 1, so you're going to come over this gap here, just like that. I'm going to do the same on the other side, so I just already counted out 8. So then come back again, and then just over by 1, and then you can delete these, so just hold in the place. And we'll just do the back. Okay, then coming across the back here, you're just going to go 7, so I'm going to have this kind of shape here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. I come across to the front now, and there's going to be a 5 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing, this is just going to come just over to this part here. Do the same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll come back just here, get rid of these blocks. Okay, so we might as well just finish off this little back bit. You're just going to come in by 1 this time, just on both sides, so it's just laying on top. Then you're going to have a couple of slabs going across. This is just a slight pattern that comes in. So this, so you've got one on the lower, then 3, and then lower there. And then just over the top of this, you're just going to come across by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Just to cover up that kind of back piece. We'll go on to the next layer. Okay, so we're just going to put in the last 4 guns. So from this one here, you're going to count back 6 in total, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th one here is going to be a gun. Then you're going to have a 2-block gap, then another one. So the same on the other side. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th is a gun here. 2-block gap, and another one there. And then we're just going to finish off the last little bit here. So you're going to find the same layer. Going to leave 2, then put a gun, then leave 2, then put a gun. Just like this. So from this part here, just find the right layer. Leave 2, put a gun. 2, put a gun, and then you'll have all of your guns on this ship. So just put your trapdoors on them. On the upper side of them, just like that. And we'll get on to the next layer. Okay, so just for these ones, instead of putting the black piece of wool and then the stair, I've just put the stairs here just because it starts getting a bit thin at the back. So just put those down. Then what you're going to do is you're going to leave 1 block gap. You're going to put 2 stairs. This will go up by 3 in total. Just like this. So this will get onto the upper kind of deck there. So you've got these. Just like this. I'll get onto the next bit. Okay, guys, just pull this one out through because we'll start doing the floor soon. So you can pull all of these up just a little bit. And I'll count out how big these are in a second when we just finish off this entire deck. Okay, so just come on the back of these parts, just going to put in a couple of slabs, just going all the way across. There's going to be an extra one just in the corners of each of these, just like this. Then add 3 more slabs here. Then you're going to have an upside down stair, like this, and a slab. There's going to be a full block of spruce on this side, like this, and a slab going across this part here. Then what I did is I put 2 fences just on the back of this part. So this kind of creates like some sort of viewing area or something like that, so you've now got a way up, and there's also going to be an entrance here, which I'll just tell you how to put that in now. Okay, so for the entrance itself, what I did is I just blocked up these 2 here, and I used oak wood planks for these. Just came across like this. It's probably easier to do it on the inside. Okay, so these parts are made full blocks just to fill in this part here, and then again on that. Then put my door in right there. So that's why I put in the door for this part here. And just using the oak wood just changes it up from the actual deck itself and also the birch. Okay, now we're going to put in our wheel. So I just put a slab on this part here, then a fence, and then a full block of spruce. This is going to have trapdoors on the front and the back, and the back. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use levers to actually make it look like it's going to come around, so you kind of want to turn them so they look like they're actually able to be turned. And the reason I've got the slab is just so that you can be raised up. Otherwise you have to build this one block lower. So that's how you build the wheel itself. Okay, so coming on to this part here, what you're going to do is you're going to have a 4. This is going to step up one, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just up 1 more. This is going to come across the front here, just like this. And off this one it's going to be 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll just bring you in line with this one, just like that. And there's going to be a slab on each side here. And then what I did is I put a stair in. So I'm just going to grab a stair, put in a stair right here just to kind of make it look like the beam itself, the post itself is being supported. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to build this kind of part. So you're going to put in 3 pieces of glass, just like this. And then you're going to put slabs on each side of this. And you're going to put 4 blocks just on there. And you're going to grab trapdoor. There's going to be a trapdoor on the front part of this one, and also on the back. And now coming off this mast, you're going to have stairs coming around, so you're going to wrap this one, and then this one comes around like this. So it's kind of supporting this beam. And the same again on the other side, just like this. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to fill in this floor here right to the end, and this end part here is going to be stairs, spruce wood stairs, just covering up this gap, just like that. So just fill in this floor. I've created the roof for the kind of last section here, as well as creating the kind of highest floor as well. Okay, so we're just going to build some lamps on the back part, so we're just going to come forwards by 2 fences on this part, same on this part here. Then find the middle of this one, go and do the same. Then closest to the actual deck itself, you're going to place some glowstone down, same on all of these. Then a spruce wood slab is what I used on all the top of these, and then trapdoors are going to go on the outside of all of these. So it's just covering up the faces, unless you have a really nice texture for glowstone in your texture pack. So I just finished off the back part there. Okay, so we're going to just put in this kind of side parts on the back for the rigging itself. So we've got the first 2 guns, you're going to go to the second one, go 1 block higher and go onto the top part of the block, and it's going to be 5. Just like that, so it's going towards the front of the ship, and it just covers up those 2. Then come over to where you've got the glass parts here, and you're going to come over by 1, so it's going to be kind of pretty similar to this, it's just going to be over by 1, going close to the front of the ship. So that's, you got a 5. Then do the same on the other side. Okay, so if we just come to the front of the ship, what I did for these 2 guns, I just put normal stairs here. But the ones right here, I just put a piece of black wool and then put down my stairs. Something you can also do with the cannons is you can put buttons on each side if you want to. It's up to you, it depends what you think looks better. But yeah, we'll get onto the masts now. We're pretty much almost done with the entire ship. We just got to do this front mast now, and then we're going to get onto the main ones. So well done, guys. Okay, so we're just going to build the front, kind of this section here. So off this block here, we're just going to put a full block of spruce in. I'm just going to use slabs. Then you're going to use slabs here, so it comes down. It looks like a full block, but it's coming down. It's really 2 slabs. Then another one. And then just going to come forwards with 2. So this will just connect into this main mast when we start building it. Okay, so we just need to take out that fence there. This is going to be basically a block and a half all the way going up, and all you're going to do is just do a similar pattern where you've got a slab and a full block. It just goes up just like this. This one will just be a normal block here. You got another one. I'll just tell you how many to count over. While we're here, we might as well just finish off this part here. So you're just going to put in some fencing here. Just another piece of fence there just to connect in there. Okay, so we're going to have this pattern going up 17, counting this part here. So this is 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So you should have that so far, and then all you're going to do is just going to add a block on the front and then finish it off with a slab, just like that. I'll tell you where to cut out for these kind of the front rigging. Okay guys, I did just notice something here, so if you just come to the front and you've got these 2 slabs going forwards here, take one off and there's going to be a slab on this part instead. Sorry about that, so just take out this one, and put that one down, and we'll just finish off this front part. Okay guys, so you're just going to count up these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one. You're going to take out this block here, you're going to put in a log here, and this is going to come up by 6 on each side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put this one across, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll do the next one. And then the next one is up here, so counting this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You take out this one. This one's only going to come out by 5 this time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1 shorter than the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Okay, so for the sail, for the kind of first bit, this is all of the sails that I'll teach you on part 1, which is the main kind of ship. They're going to be how it's when all the sails are tied up. We'll do a part 2, which has got going to have the interior kind of ideas, but also the full sails when I get around to actually doing the full sails, because they're quite difficult. So this is going to be the sails tied up if you want to do this. If not, just wait until part 2. What we're going to do is come in 1 short of the full kind of beam, and come in again. This time it's going to go on the underside, and it's going to come across 1 short, just like that. Then get your fence out, and you're going to leave 1 block here, and you're going to put a fence here. This is just going to wrap around this part, and you're going to cut out 1 here. It's going to wrap around all the way to the back, just to come into here. It's the same on the other side. It's going to leave one block here, put on your fence. It's going to wrap around the first kind of bit of the sail. I'm going to cut out one here. It's just going to wrap all the way around into the back, and we'll do the next bit. Okay, so the front bit is pretty similar, so you're just going to do again. You're just going to leave one overhanging on this part. It's going to be just one short there. This one's going to come in again, just like this. Just one short. This time you're just going to have one of these kind of tying in bits, so it's just going to connect into this part here, and come around, cut out a block again. This will go up the back and connect in, but it's also going to connect into this block right there. And we're done with the front kind of part. We'll get onto the main masts. Well done, guys. Okay, so we're going to start on setting up for the back mast. So you're just going to count out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I've actually done it to that height anyway. And they're going to come back with spruce wood coming back by 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So it should just be pretty close to that last light. Now from this, you're going to add 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do 5 sets of 2. So you're going to have a 2. The next one's going to come up by 2. So we're just creating kind of an angle now. So this is 2. Third one, fourth, and the fifth one, just like that. Okay, this one's really easy. Just going to add 2 blocks onto here, and then you're going to come out by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this bit again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. Okay, so then come to the top of this again and add 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you're going to add 5 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then add 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to go 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're just going to add 2 here. 1, 2. And 4 fence posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though this was a kind of like Great British Empire ship, the England flag, the English flag, is a lot easier to do. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Just going to add 3 blocks to the back of this one. Alright, it depends how you set your sails up and how they're actually going. But I had the wind blowing on this one, so you can see the direction of all the sails. These side ones. So I had it blowing this way. So I'll do it that way. It's a lot easier. It's kind of 3 on the back here. We might as well just make it all out of white for now. Then you're going to come forwards by 1, then it's going to be 3. And then comes back 2 and 3. And then all you need to do is just make a cross on this. So go in the middle, put in your cross. That's just these 2 extra side bits here. And that finishes off the kind of basis for that mast. We'll get onto the next couple of masts, and then we'll start doing the sails, the kind of crow's nests, and then the rigging itself. So what you're going to do from this mast here, you're going to go up by 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Then add 10 onto each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll build up the next part. Okay, so we're going to build 14 on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you're going to go out by, then you're going to go out by 6 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll get on to the next part. Okay, and now you're going to add 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you're going to add 6 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to add 2 birchwood planks to the top. Put 4 fence posts on. This one should be higher than the last one. So this one should be a bit higher, which it is, which is good. And then we're going to do the same with the flag. So exactly the same. Really, really easy. Just going to build up this slightly different way than I did last time. Just like this. There we go, so that one's quite easy to get the kind of basics set up. So we'll get onto the last one here. Okay, so onto the front mast, so you're going to go up by 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then you're going to go up by 9 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We'll get on to the next part. Okay, so now you're going to add 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then all you're going to do is just add 6 onto each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll build up the last bit. Okay, so we're going to add 9 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 6 to each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Add 2 birchwood planks on top. And then exactly the same with the flag. We're going to add 4 fence posts. And then build the England flag again. Just like this. Really, really easy. So now you've got your kind of the basic setup of the masts themselves and where the actual sails are going to go. So it looks really, really bare now. Got quite a bit to go. I'll just set up, I'll tell you guys where all these sails are, and then we'll start getting this quite complex rigging, which makes it look really cool, but it's going to be quite difficult to get in. So we'll get onto that. Okay, so we're going to start on the back on this bit. We're going to leave this bit kind of without a sail. It's just going to come forwards. And we're going to have 4 of these. Sets of 2s going down. Just like this. So we've got that set. Then you're going to come in on this part. We're going to go again forwards, but it's only going to be 3 this time. Just like that. So that'll be the first kind of sail. Okay, then coming on to this part here, we're just going to come in by 1 block, leaving a 1 block overhang. This is just going to go all the way across and forward by 1, and then we're going to do the same again. We're just going to come forward by 1 and down, and this is going to be exactly the same length, just like that. Okay, so same again on this one. We're just going to leave 1 block showing. All of these kind of basic sails are like this, like coming down, going across. Same again on the other side, on the top side. Just like this. And then on the middle one as well, it's going to leave a 1 block gap, and then come in, go all the way across, same, it's coming down and diagonal, so all the way, and the next one as well. So pretty much this pattern just goes all the way through, so I'll let you guys do this on the remaining few posts, which are just these ones here, and I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so that's what you should have now. So we've got the basic kind of sails onto it. We're now going to start setting up all of the crow's nests, which are these parts at the back, because all of the fences kind of work into them. So we'll get onto that now. Okay, so just on the back of this one, what we're going to do is we're going to have a 7 coming across, so we're just going to add 3 on each side, just like this. So 7 here, and another 7, and a 5. Just like that. Then the next one up, what we're going to have is we're going to have 5, 5 and a 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this, another 5, then a 3, and the same on the top here, so 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5 here, and a 3. So that's the kind of basic part before we get onto the fences. Then we're onto the middle mast now, so on the longest part, so this is going to be 3 sets of 7, so you're just going to add 3 on each side. So right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is going to be 3 sets of these, really, really easy, quite square this one. The next one's going to be 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and then a 7, 7, and then a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here we're going to have 5, 5, and a 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and a 3. And we'll get onto the front part. Okay, so on this part we're going to have 7, 7, and 5, so it's going to come across by 7. So this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, another 7. Just like this, and then a 5. And the next one is going to be a 7, 7, 5 again. Just like this. Another 7, and a 5. And this one is a 5, 5, and a 3. 5, and 3. Just like that, so that's the kind of basic part of the crow's nest. So it's starting to come together, but it's still looking quite bare. So we'll get on to the next part. Okay, on all these crow's nests, all you're going to do is just add in some fencing around outside of these parts, just to kind of these are all going to, most of these are going to tie into the actual rigging side parts itself, so this makes it easier if we put them all in now. So I'll get back to you guys once you've just gone around the outside on all of these. Okay, so you should have all your crow's nests kind of got their fences on. What we're just going to do now is we're just going to come in the back of these parts here. We're just going to add in some fences just to connect in the sails themselves with the main, this part here. So just do that on the back of each of these. I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so we're going to start on the rigging itself, so you should have all the back parts on each of the sails, just like that. So we're just going to come right to the back, and on this part here we're just going to put down 5 fences. This is going to be 4 high in total. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is going to be all of it. It's going to be built up. And you're going to come onto the inside. I'm just going to place 4. So you're going to leave 1 block, and this is the one that's close to the back. And then counting these ones, you're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's going to be 4 wide. This bit can be quite tricky, guys, so just be careful. Just like this, and then you're going to have 3 this time on the other side, on the kind of back of it. Again, we're leaving this one here. This is going to be 3 high, including this one. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Okay, so then on this part here, you're just going to have a 2 here. Then on the back part as well, 1, 2, and this should be 5 high and should connect in. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it should connect in just here. Then all I did is I used spruce wooden slabs just to make it look like it connects in a little bit better. So I'll do the same on the other side, as these bits are quite tricky. So I'm going to come across by 5. And this is going to be 4 high in total. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going across here, just double these up. Again. Then come around the back, you're just going to do 4. And counting these 4, it's going to be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like this, and around the back 3. That's going to be 3 high, counting these ones. 1, 2, and 3, just like this. Then you're going to have a 2 here. Come around the back for 2, and this is going to go up by 5 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that will connect into this part here. And just use your spruce slabs like that. So that's kind of the first bit of rigging, so we'll get on to the next part. Okay, so the next part's a little bit easier, so we're just going to start on this side here. So counting these 2 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 2 wide. Just like that, then come in. And then counting this one, it's going to be 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then come in again, and there should be 4 in total. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 3 in total, sorry. Yep, so just double check that is definitely 3 in total. I must have miscounted, and then just put your slabs in there. Do the same on the other side. Let's count by 5. Count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then come into the middle. Come into the centre part. Count this one. Going up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then again, it's just going to be 3 this time. 1, 2, and 3. And place your spruce wooden slabs, and we'll get onto the last bit coming up here, and then we'll join these parts as well. Okay, so this last bit is really easy, so counting this one going up by 3, 1, 2, and 3, and come in. And counting this one, we're just going to go up to 3, and it'll just touch into the roof. 1, 2, and 3, and then the same again, just put in 2 spruce wooden slabs just to make it a full block so it looks like it connects in a bit better. Same on the side, so going up by 3, and come on the inside. And this goes up by 3, just connect in, and then use your 2 spruce wooden slabs. We'll get into this back connecting part. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come off the kind of second to the top crow's nest here. It's going to come underneath, and we're going to add a spruce wooden slab, and then come off this one, we're going to place a fence, and this goes down by 3. What you're going to do is you're going to connect it, and this will go down by 3, then connect it, goes down by 3, just like this. So you're just following a pattern down if you can place the fences correctly, which I can't at the minute. I should connect in perfectly into this part like that. We've just got this end part here, and we'll get on to the next one. So coming off the back of this one, we're just going to place one here. This is only going to be going down by 2. Then connect onto this one, this will be 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, another 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then the last one should be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, just like that. So it should connect in right to the end here. So that finishes off the back, the last kind of mast. We'll do all of these kind of rigging going up the sides first, then we'll do the connecting ones that go to each mast themselves, like these parts here. We'll do last, as I think it'll be a bit easier once we've got all the main sections done. Okay guys, so we're going to move on to the middle mast and the rigging on this part. So we're just going to come around to one of these side platforms we built earlier. So it's going to be 5. It's going to be 4 high, 2, 3 and 4. Let's build this up all the way, just like this. Like this, here. Keep going across, and just add a 4 onto it. Just like that. So that's where 4 is. So again, you're going to be missing out the bit that's close to the back. And on the back of this piece, you're going to do another 4. So here, 3, 4. This is going to be 4 high in total, counting these ones. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, not over there. Just like this. They're going to come back by 3. It's going to be 4 high again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like this. And then behind this one here, you're going to do 3. And this will be 3 counting 3 high, counting this one. 1, 2, and 3. So this should start connecting in, and then just like we did on the other ones, we're just going to put in some slabs. This time I'll have 3 slabs, just this one only had 2, so you got 3 on this one. We'll do the same on the other side here. So you have 5, this will be 4 high, 2, 3 and 4. Let's build this all the way across. Just like that. And then you're going to have a 4 on top. And behind this, just put in another 4. And counting this one, it'll be 4 high, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like this. Bring this across. And you have 3 behind this one. This will be 4 high, counting this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's build in this part up. And then another 3 behind this. This should only be 3 high in total. And it just connects into the back piece here. I'm just going to put some slabs on just to connect it in like that. So that builds that part, so we'll go to the next part here. Okay, so we're just building off this crow's nest. Counting this one, it's going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, not there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's build this. Just like that. Put 2 on top. Again, leaving the gap facing behind. We have 2 on the back of this 2 here, and this is just going to go all the way up. This one's quite a tall one. So this just connects in to the top here. I'm just going to put 2 slabs down just like that. So that bit's a bit easier than the bottom one. The bottom one's the most difficult. So again, this is going to be 6 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going back like this. Then put 2. Then come back by 2. And this just goes all the way to the top. Just like that. And then a spruce wood slab like that. So that finishes off the middle kind of part, so we'll just do the top. Okay, so coming off this one, counting this, it's 1, so you're going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's just built by 2, then come behind. It's just going to be 4 this time, counting this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then come behind. And just bring this one up until it connects in. Just like that, and do the same with the slabs, just make them full blocks so it looks like it connects in, and we'll do the other side. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like that, come behind. This one's going to be 4, counting this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And coming behind again. This is just going to go all the way until it connects in at the top. Just like that, and then put in your slabs. And that finishes off the kind of central rigging for the middle section, and we'll get on to the last one. Okay, so coming to the front section now, so we're going to go on these parts, so we're just going to go by 5 again. There you go, so I've got 5, this is going to be 4 high, can't count this one, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come across again, just like this, like this. This bit can be really, really tricky, and then just build up on top of this a 4. Okay, so then they're going to come behind this part here, just put in another 4. That's going to be 3 high in total, so count this one. 1, 2, and 3. Just like this. and just put a 3 on top, just like that. Okay, then connecting onto the back of these 3, you're just going to do another 3. This will be 3 high in total, so build that up. And now what you're going to do is you're going to come in with 2s, and this will just connect in here. And then just put in your spruce wood slabs like that. And we'll do the same on the other side, so you're going to come across by 5. So this, then go up by 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Build this across. And I'm going to have a 4, just on top here. Coming behind. Another 4. Okay, so when you've put in these ones behind, this is going to be 3 high in total. So let's add another 2, so that's a 4 on top, just like that. And then a 3 on top of this, that way. And they're going to come behind. Add another 3, and this is going to be 3 high, so just add those 2, a couple bits on here. Here, not there. And then there's going to be a 2 behind this, and this will just connect in. And just put in your slabs, just like that. So that's the first section, we'll get on to the second part. Okay, so this middle part's really, really easy, so counting this one, you're going to go up by 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's build this up by 2, then come in on the back, and this is just going to go all the way to the top. Just here, going up, like this, and then just put in your slabs. Really, really easy for the middle bit. So again, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6. If I can place them down. 6 there. Come on the back, just like this. And then this is just going to go all the way to the top. Really, really easy, this part. Let's put those bits in, and we've just got one more to do for the main central rigging. Okay, so just coming off this part here, so this is going to be 3 high now. So just here, 3 high. Then you're going to come in on the back, and this is going to be 4 high, counting this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that. And then coming on the back, this is just going to go all the way to the top now. So it's only up by 3. And then just put in your spruce wood slabs. So again, 1, 2, and 3. Come around the back. So be 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come around the back. This just goes all the way up to the top, just like that. Put in your spruce wood slabs. So we've done the kind of central rigging part. Now all we have to do is connect in all these kind of side parts with the extra sails. So we're nearly done, guys. You're doing really well so far. So we'll get onto it. Okay, so the first one's really easy. So we're just going to go to the back kind of mast here, where you've got the first crow's nest, this part here. So just try and make sure that you guys know where we're working off. So this part here. You're going to go onto this block here. You're going to come up by 2 to the fence. Then you're going to go under, and this will be 2 wide. And this will be the pattern that just goes down until we go into the next mast along. So just going across by 2, just creating this pattern, just like this. And we're almost there, so you just have to make sure it connects in, just like that. There you go, so that's the first one. So I'll just show you guys where you need to put in the sail for it. Okay, so putting the sail's really easy. So if you're doing the direction that I'm doing, like this, you come onto this side, you're going to leave 1 block gap, so you're not going to put one in here, but you're going to put one underneath here. This will go almost all the way down on the bottom part of this. Just down here. You're going to leave 3 block gaps, so 1, 2, and then 3. So there's going to be another one just here. But it doesn't really matter, so you should have 3 blocks away from that mast there. And all you're going to do now is just come out and down by 1 on each of these. Not like this. So again, this is for the tied up sails, so if you are going to do it fully sailed, I'll come up with another way for part 2. So that's all you need to do for that one. Okay, so for the next part, what you're going to do is you're going to get to the top sail on the back part, and you're going to come off this one, you're going to do the 2s again. So coming off this part, you're just going to go 2, and down, this will be touching the wall here. It comes down, and this is just going to continue on down until you hit the next mast. So it's just this pattern. There you go, so that's what you should have. You should have it just going down straight, and I'll just find where the sails go. Okay, this bit's really easy again. It's exactly the same as the last one, so you're just going to come 1 block gap here. It's going to come underneath, just like this, and again, we're going to leave 3 blocks gap, so it should be 1, 2, 3, and this is where the last one goes underneath here. Just like that, and then the same as we did last time, we're just going to come in and we're going to come out diagonally and over by 1, just to kind of make it have a bit more shape. Just like this. Just like that. So that's going to finish off the back, kind of, this back sail connecting into this one, and we'll get onto this middle section here, which is a bit more complicated. Okay guys, so we're going to come to the middle mast, and just where you've got the first crow's nest here. We're going to do, just like the last one, we're going to come off the kind of, we're going to come off this block so it's not touching the wool. We're going to come up by 1. This time it's going to be 3, so you've got this 3 coming across, 1, 2, 3, then under, then 3, and just like the last one, this is going to make it all the way down to the next mast. Okay guys, so this is what you should have. You should have all your 3s coming down, and then it just connects in at the end with a 2 here. So you haven't gone wrong if it doesn't connect in by 3, it's just the closest I could get. So now I just do the sail for it. So you're going to, instead of, you're going to kind of do the same thing we did before, but instead of being here because it touches, it'll come in 1. So this time it's going to be 2. It's just going to go on the bottom of each of these fences here, just like this. Just like that, and 1 more here, so you've got this kind of 2 gap here, and just like we did on the other ones, we're just going to make them, fill them out a little bit more just by coming down and over, just to kind of make it look a little bit more 3D and give it a bit more depth. Just do that now. And that's up to you guys if you want to put in, I think on mine I put down an extra one there just to make that one. So that's done the first kind of sail connecting these 2 points, and I'll get onto the other one. Okay, now coming off the middle sail, what we're going to do is we're going to find the middle. This one's going to be touching the wool. This one's going to first come up by 2, then you're going to do your 3 pattern. So you've got this 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to do exactly the same as we did before, with the kind of 3 fences then joining on until we hit the mast. Okay, so this one should connect in with 3 on this part, just on this higher part here. So you've still got enough room to kind of walk around on this part, though there isn't a ladder coming up, but on the actual ship you would actually climb up this because this is all rope going up. So now we'll just get the sail on this one. Okay, so the sail is pretty much exactly the same as the last one, so I'm just going to go under these parts by 2. Just like this, all the way down. There you go, I think I just left those 2 free, I'll just check. Yep, so then all we're going to do now is just outline this part here. Just like this, really easy guys. Should be getting the hang of the kind of style that I've got for this ship now with these ones. And we've got one more on the main mast. And then we've just got the front part to do, which isn't too bad at all. So there we go, so that's the middle part done. So we'll just get the last one coming down. It's pretty much the same as the other ones. And then we just have to connect these front bits in here. Okay, so come to the top of this one. We're going to do the same as we did on the last one. We're going to go 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So this one just comes off the middle part here. And then just continue your 3 pattern all the way to the mast. I'll get back to you guys for the sail. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. So we just need to do the last sail on this part going across. So it's exactly the same as the lower level. So we're just going to come across by 2. Really, really easy. And then we'll come out by 2 when we've done that. I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so you should now have the middle part finished. So just make sure that you guys finished at the same point. Should be the same point as here, so you should have like 2 extra bits here. Again, you can still walk around and everything. So now we just need to do these 3 front parts, and we are pretty much done with this tutorial. Okay, so if we come to the front, like the most forward mast, and we're just going to come off this middle part here, we're just going to do 2, and this pattern is just going to go down the 2s all the way until you get the bottom. I'll show you what to do there. Okay, so when you get down to this part, all you're going to do to connect it in is just place one more block here, and that's it. So that will just connect in the first one, and we'll just put the sail on that now. Okay, so let's get to this part now. So I'm just going to leave 1, 2, 3, and you can go on to the 4th one here. So you've got 3 kind of fences showing here. And you're going to do the same as you've been doing with the other ones, just coming down on the bottom of these ones, all the way down, just like before, really easy. And all I did is I left 3 of these stairs here, so I just need to add an extra one there. Not stairs, fences, god damn it. Yep, so you got 3 fences showing there. And then the same thing that we did before, I'm actually going to add an extra one here. I think it might fit it out a bit more. So I've now left 2 of these here, and you're just going to put your sails in here and just make it a bit wider and a bit thicker and make it look a little bit better. There we go, so that should be your kind of first one coming down all the way to this part here. So we'll get into the second 2. We've only got another 2 left, guys, so keep going. Okay, so off this one this time, you're just going to do the same, just coming down by the 2s, just like this. And I'll get back to you guys so you can do the sail. Okay, so when you get down to this part again, it's going to be coming across by 3 just to connect into this block and make it look a bit tidier. The only other thing you can do is, if you wanted to, rip all this out and put the 3rd block here so it comes out a bit differently, and it'll just push it to that block. But it's up to you guys. Okay, so the sail is pretty much the same as the one you've done on top. So it's going to go over the same levels. So wherever you put down your first piece, go down there. And bring this all the way down, just like we've been doing with the last ones. Really easy. Okay guys, so this is where I ended my kind of second part of this. So just before this part here. So it's up to you guys how far or not you want to go with these ones. And we'll get onto the last little bit now. Okay, so we're just going to come onto this mast here, and it's going to be in the middle again. It's just going to be the same 2 pattern we've been doing on the front part. Just like this. And we'll bring that all the way down to the front. I'll tell you guys to do this connecting in part here. And then just same like the last one, we're just going to connect up on 1 extra. Just like that. Okay, so just a bit that connects into here. What you're going to do is you're going to find this mast here and go 1, 2, 3, and it's on the 3rd block. It's going to go up by 2, then up. And again, just going to continue this pattern until you get into that fence. Just like this. I'll connect in 1 more, just there. Just like that, so that connects in that bit. Okay guys, well done. You have completed the HMS Victory tutorial. Hopefully this wasn't too long for you guys. It's been quite long for me. But it is a pretty awesome ship. If you do get stuck on any bits, don't hesitate to put a comment in and just say, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can if I've made any mistakes. I'm pretty much checked every single layer that I've done, and I think I've corrected every mistake that I've made on this one. So yeah, there's not too much else. Just make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be doing a part 2 to this tutorial, which will cover the interior kind of designing parts, as well as I'm going to figure out a way to do the full kind of fully rigged sails, so you have the cool kind of as if it was at sea as well. So remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next tutorial.